Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're taking a sponsored look at Clashpets, a play-to-earn game that's kind of a combination between Runescape, FarmVille, and Pokemon all into one that is offering the ability to purchase one NFT that will give you 60 plus NFTs, everything you need to be able to get involved in this game in the future. So we're going to be talking about how you can get involved in the mint. We have a date for when that releases and actually exactly how much it's going to cost for you to be able to get that. We looked at this in Hot Project. Today we're taking a focused look on the white paper, getting to grips with the details of what the gameplay is going to look like, what you can expect these NFTs to do that you're going to acquire from this package that we're going to talk about in the mint. As today's video is sponsored, of course, we'll be doing watch to earn. So if you want to have a chance to win one of 5 lots of 60 USDT, all you got to do is go down into the comment section, post the watch code that will appear at a random point in today's video, along with anything else you want. Go to the description where you'll find our Discord link. In the competition wallet section, post your wallet address and your YouTube name, and you will have a chance to win one of those 5 lots of 60 USDT. Winners will be announced in 3 days, usually at the end of the week. So what is Clashpets? Well, it's a combination between a RuneScape and FarmVille and Pokemon. As you can see, heavily inspired by Pokemon. The artwork looks great. I think they've captured the same kind of style, but they've created unique pieces of work, unique characters, pets that you can own. So everything will be NFT assets in this game that you could own. So in Clash of Pets, you'll be able to breed, battle, earn. Play to earn will be a feature of this. They will have their own token. You'll be able to farm as well. You'll be able to evolve your pets, as you can see here. So first form, second form, ultimately evolving into this beast scorpion type character. Now, they will be minting 10,000 Clashpets passes, and this is why I did like this project and thought, okay, I'm happy to do a sponsorship, because I think it is one of the things you get is with some projects, they will exploit the fact that you require the in-game items, in the fact that they might sell, here, we're saying having a car game, you know, we're going to sell you a car, now let's going to sell you some wheels, now we're going to sell you some, I don't know, decals that will boost your stats, and they charge you each time. With this, you buy one pass and that will give you all the NFTs that you would need to be able to play the game and gain early access. So today we're looking at the white paper in detail, though. We want to get an idea of what you can expect in the future for this game, what mechanics will look like, because ultimately, if it's going to stand out from its competitors, it needs complexity, I think, in its gameplay. It needs to have something unique. So let's take a look at the white paper now. So the mint, as we talked about, will be 10,000 Clash Pet passes. There will be 70,000 pets that you can mint in a secondary mint. We'll talk about that in a minute, a bit later on. Then we've got the game itself. So it's an exciting immersive NFT game experience, as mentioned. We have a free-to-play game here, so anybody will be able to access it once it's fully built, but they won't have the benefits that you'll get as an NFT holder. So they'll benefit most from the ecosystem by purchasing these NFT passes, and you'll gain significantly increased play to earn capabilities, access to specialty items, lands, buffs, things like that. So definitely, if you want to be a competitor in this game, picking up one of these passes is a must, in my opinion. The game will feature a solo campaign mode as well as a PvP online battle. Your Clash Pet will be used to collect resources and improve your land. You'll be able to battle, win other Clash Pets in the wild, or battle other Academy trainers' Clash Pets. Now, owning a Clash Pet isn't easy. They will require you to build a genuine relationship with them, use strategies to have them become part of your team in the game. Understanding how to build a relationship and trust with a Clash Pet will be paramount to your success. You will have to learn things like its likes, habitats, routines, attributes to be able to develop a strong relationship with your pet. Over time, if you're capable of charming the pet, it will actually test you in battle, and that kind of reminds me of Charmeleon to Charizard in Pokemon, where, you know, Ash was constantly challenged, and, you know, you will have to be at the right level with the good trainer attributes to be able to get the Clash Pet to join your team. Again, giving me vibes with Ash. He wasn't experienced enough to be able to have the Charizard really at that point, so the pet didn't respect him. It challenged him, but very similar in, you know, you develop your attributes, get to a high level, the pet will grow to respect you. Clash Pets will then remain loyal, and they will require, though, consistent nurturing to be able to solidify a bond and unlock new things like skills and talents. So the story goes in this universe that Clashpets and humans lived harmoniously together, they battled and they worked together to develop a good, strong relationship. But then came along a secret organization that sought to destroy this, and they wanted to put Clashpets to work, exploit them, but there was a ban that was then placed. So they didn't allow it to be legal for you to be able to exploit pets in working environments, and they needed to deal with this. So what they did is they came up with the ability to inject a serum into the Clashpets, and this turned them into sinister Clashpets. This made them extremely violent, extremely disobedient, and had zero regard for the safety of humans. The impact of this is it threw the world into chaos, and it meant that they had to get rid of the ban, eliminate the ban, and all laws protecting the Clashpets were gone. Now, this meant that this evil organization was able to enslave these pets to be able to work in, loads of factories, but it needed to change. And so the Academia was developed to research the sinister Clashpets and try and discover ways to be able to purify them. And so by restoring the relationship, the old ways of the humans and Clashpets having good, strong relationships, they thought through battling, through taking that research back to the Academy. They could find a way to be able to purify them and restore balance. And this is where the premise of the game begins. So you have the ability to be able to go out and research and feed back to the Academy, take back your battle data, to be able to help them theorize and research what happened to Clashpets and find a way to be able to purify them. So you'll be able to utilize Clashpets in loads of ways, battle farming and other meaningful ways to help you raise their skill level and experience. Ultimately, the goal is to put a stop to the organization's efforts once and for all. And the Academia handler will be like the Professor Oak of this world. This will be somebody who will help you to guide you to be able to study and understand how sinister Clashpets function and how to react in response to different types of behaviors they demonstrate. So as you research this more and more, you will be able to feed back this data. Your pets will always be at base camp, and you'll be able to warp them via warp watches. So this will allow you to keep pets that you're not battling with on the farm. And the Academy will give you a tutorial to show you how to acquire more Clashpets, as well as the basics of befriending them. So these are the warp watches mentioned. These will allow you to warp the pets to you at any time. When you're done, you'll be able to warp them back. So this will be basically the equivalent of a Pokeball / Pokedex combined all into one. And you'll gain special clearance to carry sinister Clashpets and privileges not given to normal citizens with these warp watches. Next, let's take a look at the roadmap. So May the 27th is when we will be able to mint one of these passes. It will be valued at 0.2 ETH, so roughly about $500. This might seem like a lot, but with 60 plus NFTs that you'll get with these, you will actually get the opportunity to get them basically $10 per NFT that you will get. This will include 3 Clashpets that you'll be able to mint. Now, be aware that in the secondary mint, it will cost you 0.1 ETH to be able to mint just one pet. There will also involve a Genesis Academia Handler PF profile picture airdrop. So you'll get your unique profile picture that will be, you'll actually be able to personalize in game as well. You have the Genesis Warp Watch, which is the equivalent of a Pokeball that you can take around with you. It's like a Pokeball and a Pokedex combined together. You got the token airdrop, so the token that you'll be able to use to be able to get involved with things probably like breeding and using game. Land airdrop, so the land is going to be something that's really important for farming resources and things that you'll need to develop your pets. You have farming ingredients and seeds airdrop, so these are things that will assist with your farming. You've got a battle system and alpha access that you'll get with that as well. There'll be Clashpet breeding in future that you'll be able to take place in. Purification chambers, which is what is used to purify these sinister Clashpets, and Clashpet leasing. So with this, you'll be able to lease pets out and be able to take a percentage of the earnings that they get from battles. There will be in-game marketplace items that will be airdropped to you. These will be things like potions. We'll go look at these in a bit more detail, what these in-game items will actually do. But there's some really good features, things that will help you progress in the game with that. There'll be voting rights on game features, in total 60 plus NFTs to boost your in-game economy experience. Then we go into Q2 to Q3, where there'll be the token release, farming system, battle system, and Clash Pet leasing system will be available. In Q4 there'll be breeding chambers, Q4 purification chambers, land ownership, academy trainer skins, voting, in-game marketplace, and in Q1 of 2023 that will be where the private demo will be released to NFT holders. Now, once you've minted these Clash Pets, you'll be waiting until roughly June, 3rd or 4th week before you'll get those NFT pets airdrops, so you'll be able to find out what you've actually minted. They're aiming for August for the profile picture airdrop, for September for the Genesis Warp Watch airdrop, and in November, that's when you'll get the land airdrop. So you'll get these pets ready in June. What are they going to look like? What are the stats? How are they going to work? And how are the levels going to work? The evolutions. So this is an example of the stats we have from the white paper. We've got the levels will be from 1 to 150. And the gender types will be male, female, or other. There will be different types, element types. So we've got fire, water, earth, wind, ice, ghost, and light. They will have 5 moves each. There'll be 4 normal moves and 1 special attack. So whilst you might have the same character, same Clash Pet as somebody else, you might have a different move set. You can also get stat buffs. So things like Alpha will give all team members a 10% stat buff whilst the Clash Pet is undefeated. And there's other ones that will buff the stats of that pet. So we have Bipolar, a random chance to attack with the same move 2 times in a row. There'll also be farming abilities. So we've got from Humble Farmer all the way up to Affinity Farmer. 5% more farming output for Humble, and then Affinity Farm will give you 10% improved output for the type related ingredients farmed. Now when you take into account there's 150 normal pets, 150 sinister pets, 3 gender types, 12 battle abilities, and 6 farming abilities, that's 64,800 variations. So the likelihood that any pet is going to be the same is very unlikely, being that there'll be 30,000 pets minted from the Clash Passes, 70,000 from the single soul pets in the secondary mint. So very unlikely that you're going to see more than 2 of the same pet with exactly the same stats and abilities. Next on the white paper are some links. So we've got the website there, we've got the Twitter page and Discord. This can also be found on the website on the left hand corner. Definitely go follow them for any updates on the game, any competitions, giveaways that they might do in future. You can find all the links to those in the description below as well. Right, next let's talk about utility in the game. So we have an in-game marketplace that will become available to people who have reached level 50. There you will be able to buy items, potions, and even more land. Players will be able to list items that they've made themselves and allow other players to purchase them if the in-game store price is more expensive. All players will be able to list and assign their asking price for the items. The Genesis Mint users benefit from the system because they have had access to the farming system for almost a year before public launch. In the item shops, all items will be NFT form, so this is shops, farms, and ingredients. This allows you to be able to transfer new pieces of land if necessary, or to sell your items on the open market if the in-game market is not satisfactory. Clashpets will also have its own token where items, ingredients, and battle systems can use the same underlying token. This token will be the play to earn use case for the project. Items made can be sold for this token, and the tokens won from the battles can be used as earnings to be able to purchase items on the marketplace. There'll be a token airdrop for minted users when the token is released. This will allow users to kickstart their farms as well as partake in the play to earn battle system. So again, holding the NFT Clash Pass is going to have some huge utility in getting the token as well. So I mentioned items in the NFT Clash Pass mint. Here are what some of the different items will do. So the Warp Watch is the tool for capturing pets. It does need charge gems, which we'll talk about in a minute. There's the running sneaker. This will passively boost the handler's running speed. There's the pet finder. When used, this will make pets appear in the wild more frequently. You've also got the teleport pad, which can be used to instantly escape dungeons. Battle items will be important in healing your pets. So we have small to large potion. We've got the revive potions to revive knocked out pets and heal a low amount of HP. The status heal potion, which will cure all status effects on a pet, and smoke bomb, which will help you to escape the battle instantly. Useful if you come up against somebody who is got a stronger Clash Pet and you need to avoid being KO'd. There will be food items in the game. So there's a lollipop that I created. No, just shiny lollipop. Raised pet level permanently by 1. So this could be really, really useful to hold on for those later levels where, 149 to 150 is going to be very difficult. It's going to require a lot of experience. So best to save it for then. The energy drink will raise the pet's speed temporarily. You've got large potion, which will raise the pet attack temporarily, and spicy ramen, which will raise the pet's defense temporarily. We have the experience helmet. The equipped pet will get a share of experience without having to battle. This is just a really cleverly thought out item to have. If you've ever played any game and you get frustrated by having to battle with a really weak person against a higher rarity, to try and level them up. This will mean you can battle against somebody of a higher rarity and probably get more experience. You can then go to a lower level pet. It'll also mean that once you've reached a level 150 with one pet, you'll still be able to use that pet significantly to be able to raise the experience of others. You've got the fire gem. This can be used to evolve certain pets, and the light gem, which will be used to evolve certain pets as well. Other items include the charge gems that will be used on watches to capture pets. So the charge gem low will give you 5 uses, all the way up to high, which will give you 20 uses when used on your warp watch. The game will offer a complex farm and land system. So the farming system will work as follows. You'll be able to utilize it however you want. You'll be able to expand and build upon your land to your heart's desire. You may allow Clashpets to work the land, farming for berries, other resources while they are taking a break from battling. The produce grown on your farm can be used as ingredients to make your Clashpets' favourite dishes or consumables that will help purify them, grow their level, to be able to increase other battle stats. You'll have a variety of options of things to plant, farm and grow, so you'll need to choose wisely how you fill up your land. When the land is full, you'll need to consider buying more land to be able to expand your farming capabilities. So if you do have a land airdrop, it will have utility down the line and you will be able to sell it. So be aware that when you buy the Clash Pet, you haven't lost the value of the $500 that you put into it. You will have all those NFTs that you'll be able to sell in the future if you choose to try and make some ROI or play the game. The farming system will be released prior to the land system to allow users to be able to interact with in-game functionality. So for this mint exclusively, unlimited farming structures will be allowed. They will not be limited by land until the land is released. Once the land is released, there will be a land airdrop to Genesis mint holders, and all structures can be imported onto this land. All farming structures will become NFTs as well to allow you to transfer them to the metaverse once the land is ready. You'll be able to use farmed ingredients to craft recipes. So the initial farming system will allow you to create recipes to level up your pet to be able to get your closer to evolution. You can use the farmed ingredients to craft recipes. So the initial farming system will allow you to create recipes to level up, to get you closer to evolution and deepen the bond between you and your Clash Pet. Deepening the friendship bond improves the battle effort, which raises certain stats based on a recipe. The land ownership will work as follows. So land is mainly utilized as a place in which you can set up base camp, home as well to of your farm. The main utility of the land is the ability to use Clash Pets to farm resources, type of fruits, grains, vegetables and minerals. These ingredients are used to create in-game items and also can create items that you'll be able to sell on the marketplace in future. So items range from XP boosters, stat buffs, purification potions, battle items, all the ones that we just saw really. When the online marketplace becomes available, you'll be able to set the prices at which you sell them. Arbitrage opportunities may be available when the cost of items are higher than what you're willing to sell them for. Mint users will receive a parcel of land during the Genesis mint. Now new users will need to purchase land off the marketplace from other people to be able to farm ingredients themselves. Now obviously, as with any game of this type, battling will be the biggest feature within the game. So typically some users get more than other users in terms of quantity of NFTs purchased. The problem with that is if the battle is 1v1, the player doesn't have enough time to cycle a sufficient strategy. It becomes a battle of raw power and people are paying to play will outweigh the odds. So there's a few problems with this system because players should be matched in strength. The Clashpets ethos emphasizes that everyone that mints should have the ability to battle on a fair playing field. For this reason, each mint comes with 3 Clashpets instead of 1. This will allow users to be able to engage in strategy as they learn and as they battle. Each Clashpet will have different elements that will obviously have strengths and weaknesses against other elements. To solve the leveling battle system, battles will be structured in brackets. So there's 2 types of battles a user can engage in. Unranked, which will be 100% free where you can battle another user, and ranked battles. This is where a user must submit a certain number of tokens and the winner will take the full amount. Now the brackets will work as follows. So you'll have level 10, level 25, 50, 75, 100 and 150. Now if you go in level 51 against somebody who's level 70, obviously there's going to be a huge level advantage for the person who's got the higher level, and one of the ways that they manage this is that everybody will be, all pets will be taken down to the lower of the bracket. So those 2 pets would be reduced to level 50 stats. So it puts them on an even playing field and ensures that there's not going to be these battles where you're constantly going to get defeated. It's going to give you a good chance, and where you'll be able to involve in different attack styles to give yourself the advantage, take advantage of different element types, things like that. Larger brackets will have higher rewards if you're playing to earn, and larger XP for those competing for fun. Now an early battle system will be released as per the roadmap to give Genesis Mint users exclusive access to test and enjoy the battle system. Now, as part of the Clashpets, you'll also get an Academy Trainer profile picture. Every user will receive a trainer NFT at the start of the game. This handler will be in-game identity, and you'll be able to configure and customize them to look the way you want to. But minted users will receive a Genesis Mint profile picture. This is a one-time profile picture exclusive to the initial release. The NFT that they'll own will not be available after mint generation Clashpets. Once the game is in the early stages of development, users will have the ability to purchase profile pictures and use them to personalize their trainer. They will offer seasonal events in which ultra rare profile pictures will be available, and there will also be whitelists for Genesis users for limited quantity profile pictures. Warp watches, as we took a look earlier, are the things that allow Clashpets to be brought into battle as well as on our adventure. Be summoned at any time and they will warp back once finished. The Warp Watch will also be used to be able to keep up with Clashpets you encounter, as well as which ones you have not yet acquired, so very much similar to the Pokédex. As you progress in the game, the Warp Watch will be how you communicate with the Academia, receive objectives and review data and stats on your pets you are looking to acquire and pets that you already have. So as you can see, pass holders will gain access to some really big rewards. You'll get a bunch of airdrops that will give you everything you need to gain a good advantage in this game, to progress in it quicker than other people and level up your characters and build a good bond. So definitely a date to put in your diary, the 27th of this month. You'll have the opportunity to be able to mint one of these passes. Now they are going to be doing a lottery system to be able to avoid any like gas wars. So if you're worried about paying extortionate gas fees, that's going to be something that you can take into account. So make sure that when you are minting, you're getting a good decent gas fee on the Ethereum blockchain. And if 0.2 ETH is too expensive, there is the ability to mint one Clashpet for 0.1 ETH, but obviously you're missing out on a huge host of rewards if you were doing that. So definitely recommend going to at least following their social media, so their Twitter page and their Discord. Join that to take advantage of any giveaways, competitions they do in the future, as well as keep up to date with what time those NFTs will be available for you to be able to purchase and get involved in the lottery system. Okay, well that's all for today's video. That is Clashpets. Take a look, all the links will be down below. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please leave a like in the video, hit subscribe if you can keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.